within this gap between what's practiced and what's actually done?
Yeah, so I think there is enough global and national evidence of what works. We know what interventions work. I think all these decades we have spent a lot of time generating data and evidence as to what works and what doesn't. Clearly, for a newborn, for example, a maternal newborn, we know that maternal and newborn is one diet. Now, we know it's one diet, they're inseparable and zero separation must happen. I'm just starting from a small example. But what lacks is implementation gap. The translation of this concept that there is zero separation is a must. Now look at that. In private sector we see a baby is born through cesarean and the baby is kept often in the nursery. Why? We must ask, and as a public, we must, there must be a demand generation. There is an empowerment at the community and at the people's level required. You should start questioning. You should be empowered to ask, why is my baby not kept with me? Pregnancy is a physiology. It's a normal, natural process, and the outcome, the baby that she has waited 9 months to have this beautiful outcome. Why the baby must be separated at birth? The baby indeed needs to be on the skin of the mother. Baby needs to have immediate and early breastfeeding started, irrespective of whether it's a cesarean. So we must all make noise and make sure that she must be able to be roomed in with the baby. So this is one example. So implementation is the biggest gap. We should no longer be just asking whether an intervention was done or not. Now is the time to ask, how was it delivered? Was it with dignity, with respectful care? What was the experience of care? Whether this is sustainable, whether the mother has been empowered to look after this baby even when she's discharged and at home. So continuity of care, sustainability of care, and her experience matters because that's how she gets trust into the system and into the people who deliver care. Thank you.
Experience